Alright. It's Tyler, the Olin Tyler Show. Viewer discretion advised. So basically, if you're a little fucking bitch, don't watch anything on this. So that's about it. Alright, I'm going to touch base on something here in Florida that I've noticed. Seems to be a career option nowadays. You don't have to fill out an application. You don't have to pass a background test. And you definitely don't have to pass a drug test. It's kind of like part of the job, actually.
Not in all cases, but most.
Not all cases, but most. Homeless people down here, as I like to refer to as pigeons, because pigeons are just as much of a nuisance.
Coo, coo.
Fucking homeless. See this fuck. Why am I friends with him? Like, I don't get it. All right, back to the homeless people. Back to the homeless people. Why the fuck is there people standing on the side of the street at basically every fucking stoplight? Bus stops are full of them, and they all have a sign, and they all come up to your car. You got $1 you can spare for a homeless person? Any change? You got a cigarette? Whatever it may be. Basically anything that they can fucking mooch off you. Now, I get that a lot of these people don't have the choice to be homeless or not, which I'm kind of on the fence about, because no matter what, if you put your mind to it, you basically do whatever the fuck you want. So, but the big problem I have is a lot of these people standing on the corner asking you for money and being a bunch of fucking little bitch asses are all 100% eligible to work. They're, in their late 20s, early 30s. Fuck, I would even go to say early 20s. These people stand on the side of the fucking street and they ask for money. Like it's a fucking career. The fuck is wrong with you? Okay, you might have a rap sheet. Yeah, you might be a 6-time fucking 6-point felon. Whatever it may be on your record. That's all bullshit. Because I personally know people that have spent 3/4 of their life in prison with multiple charges, multiple felonies. And they own their own businesses and make a shit ton of money. And then you get more money than I make, more money than Olin makes. And all they do is they put their mind to it. They set a goal. If they want, you set a goal for yourself, and pretty much no matter what your goal is, as long as it's in the realistic realm of this world, you can't set a goal that you're gonna hatch a fucking dinosaur egg or you're gonna own a fucking dragon at some point. I mean, something realistic. If you want to own a business, you want to be your own boss, your past doesn't stop you from doing that. In a lot of companies, I agree, they won't hire you because you have a long rap sheet.
Publix will.
Publix will hire you. There's several other companies, McDonald's, a lot of the fast food joints, they get a tax credit at the end of the year for hiring felons. Nobody wants to flip burgers. Nobody wants to do that bullshit. But you know what? It's a fucking paycheck. It's better than degrading yourself to the point to where you're standing on the fucking corner of the street and going up to every car that stops at the stoplight and asking them for $1 or 50 cents or a dime or a cigarette. It's not that fucking hard to get a fucking job. And if you don't have a phone so these people can't call you back, you know what? Go there every fucking day and ask them if they've looked at your application. Ask them if they have any kind of fucking interest in hiring you. And you know what? Even if they tell you no, you're still putting in that effort to get a fucking job. It's not a career option, is Olin. It's not a career option. And quite honestly, it's fucking annoying when you work a long ass day and you're on your way home in your own fucking world, and all of a sudden you're at a stoplight and you got 5 motherfuckers rushing every car at that stoplight for $1. The fuck is wrong with you?
Can I chime in here?
Yeah. Go ahead, Olin.
My favorite part is when they get offended. I'm unemployed at the moment. Okay? Thankfully, I'm doing alright. I have someone that will help me if I need it, but I have enough money put away, and that was my choice. But, and I do what I can when I can if I want to. And that's my choice as well. But for you to get offended because I don't want to give you money because I don't have any fucking money is just fucking horseshit. What? Some guy, actually fucking tonight, I went in to get a Rockstar. I can fucking buy a Rockstar if I want to. It's a fucking energy drink.
He worked for that money. He put hours in to get that money, and even though he is unemployed, he still worked for that money. It's his. He can do whatever the fuck he wants with it.
And then this guy asked me for, hey man, can you spare some change? One, I'm always a plastic guy. I always have been. I have a fucking debit card. I keep that. Okay, something happens to it, I cut it off, whatever. That's beyond the point. He asked me if I could spare some change. Then gets fucking an attitude with me when I tell him no. He wants to tell me a fucking 5-minute sob story about why I should give him change for a pack of smokes. If you're fucking homeless, one, you should be bumming smokes. I mean, honestly, if you're gonna do it anyways.
If you're homeless and can't afford cigarettes, how about you quit fucking smoking?
I mean, I was getting there too. He just took my point, so.
Well, yeah, I had to steal his thunder. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Have a great night, guys. Let's cut it off. It's fucking 7 minutes.
One more thing, we're gonna go here. The problem is you scare people when you go up to these cars at the stoplights. You get little old ladies, you get young girls, and in today's day, you don't know what people are you don't know what people are gonna do. You just don't. You're all gonna get shot or stabbed or run over or. I just don't get it. Put the fucking effort in. Look for a job, and eventually, if you keep at it, someone will hire you. And you might even get lucky and work for a job that pays you cash. Okay? And like I said, if you don't have a cell phone, you're homeless, you ain't got nothing fucking better to do during the day, go to that job that you put an application in, go to all of them every day, and ask them if they fucking want to hire you. The worst they're going to say is no. And you're going to continue to be jobless, which is, what do you got to lose? There's only gains here. Let's do something about this.
Or you could be like this rapper and shoot yourself in the face for publicity. That doesn't sound fun to me, though. I just don't see any, I think it's fucking hilarious. What kind of loser fucking shoots himself in the face for, YouTube viewers, of all things?
Well, I mean, let's be honest.
Literally shoots himself. Look at that image. Look at that image. That is a dude that just blew his fucking cheek. Just shot himself in the cheek.
I actually seen that video.
Yeah, that's raunchy as fuck.
Yeah, so basically, moral of the story is, if you're capable of fucking working, get a fucking job so the rest of us don't have to fucking support you. Peace the fuck out, you little fucking bitches.